If you were to go on a date with an influencer, who would that be and why?
Must it be a lady?
No, any. Even
any. Then I will choose Oga Obinna.
Obinna.
Yes,
why?
I like him.
Why Obinna?
I like him.
Why? What do you like about him? What's up, everybody? Welcome to our YouTube channel, The Mutemis. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please subscribe to The Mutemis, and do not forget to hit the notification button so that every day we upload a new video, you be among the first one to receive it.
So we are going to start, and as usual, ladies first. You will start asking me question as you alternate.
Ladies first, men in
so
front.
You can take up the question.
Okay, question number 1. Is there anything you would change about yourself? Is there anything you would change about yourself?
Yes, of course.
Which one?
Eating habit.
Like how?
I tend to take a lot of water while eating, which is against the rule of table manners.
And it's not healthy.
Yeah,
and it's bad manners. Teaching children bad manners.
Not really.
It is. So myself, the thing that I would love to change is sleeping habits. Let me also use the word, borrow your word, habit. The way I love sleeping. If sleeping was a person, I'm the one. I wish I would change that. If I get a chance to change that, I'll not even sleep. I'll only sleep for 2 hours.
That's sure good. It's me now. If we swapped bodies for a day, what's the first thing you would do?
If we swap bodies for a day,
yes,
the first thing I'll do,
yes,
I'll take your hair.
If I gave you my body, then you take
my
body.
The one I love to do, I love to maybe swap the hair because you have nice hair. Only that. Yes, only that.
For me,
and you?
For me, I would first go to the toilet.
Allah!
I would first go to the bathroom, check all the mirror, look at myself, and I just wonder how things happened. Having breast, having hips, it's something awkward.
What?
Yes.
Awkward or beauty?
No, something awkward. Yes.
So you wouldn't want to swap bodies?
To some extent, no. Yeah.
If it's a must, you have to take my body. Which body part of mine would you rush for? Like, I want to have this one.
The back side of it.
God have mercy upon us.
Okay. Me, I'll go for hair. Sawa. My question to you. If you were to go on a date with an influencer, who would that be and why?
Oga Obinna.
You want to go on date with you, You. If you were to go on a date with an influencer, who would that be and why?
Must it be a lady?
No, any.
Then I will choose Oga Obinna.
Obinna.
Yes,
why?
I like him.
Why Obinna?
I like him.
Why? What do you like about him?
He's very influential. Yeah. To younger generation.
Especially men.
Yes.
Mental health work. He's more concerned with men, and then
I really like
fathers. Anyway, he's a good person. Yeah. Me, if I'm to go on a date with an influencer, that will be, guess, a lady or a couple, certain couple. No, that is a mentor.
Then it is you to answer.
Now, Mimi, if I'm to go on a date with an influencer, that is Diana Bahati. Auntie Mado.
You like her?
Auntie Arrange, yes. Diana
She's
Bahati
very
and the
influential.
husband Bahati, yes. She has good heart.
Here is a question. If you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
A cat. Kanyao.
Right?
Because the cat is calm, the cat is clean, the cat is loyal. If you leave your cat here, you go wherever you wanna go. You come back, you get it there. Yes, I'll be a cat.
Okay.
Cat is very clean.
For me, I would like to be a dog.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Walk.
Yes. Reasons? Dog is very loyal.
Sure.
Yeah. So that means I'll be very loyal to my wife, to my parents, to my friends. That shows my character
What are you saying, what?
as a person.
Dog's character.
Yeah, that shows my character as a person.
Okay. We
Yes.
will not argue. It's me.
Yes, it is you now.
What is the main thing that you think makes a relationship work?
I think the thing that
Makes a relationship
can
work.
make a relationship work is when we understand each other in whatever way. Yeah, where there is no quarrels, where there is no misunderstandings and as such. Yeah.
That should make your relationship to work.
Yes.
Okay, for me there are several things that can make a relationship work. Not just one, but several things. Number one is communication. You see, in any relationship where there's no communication, the relationship will not work. There must be communication on both sides. You must have an effective communication. Number two, faithfulness. If you're not faithful to this relationship, it will not work. If you're not faithful to your partner, that relationship will not work. You'll all be living in lies and in pretense.
Yeah, sure.
Another thing, just being loyal to your partner. Being loving. If you don't love me, the relationship will not work. That's why even the Bible commends the husband to love the wife and the wife to submit to the husband. So that must,
Maserati.
yes,
Now,
hand in hand.
what is the ultimate deal breaker in a relationship?
Deal breaker in a relationship, unfaithfulness.
Yes.
If I cheat, I'll break the relationship. Because for how long will I cheat? Maybe one day you'll catch me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have to be faithful.
To me,
Unfaithfulness breaks the relationship.
infidelity, I think is the same as unfaithfulness. So in a relationship, we should avoid those kind of behaviors related to infidelity.
Infidelity. Cheating on your partner.
Cheating on your partner.
Not being faithful.
Yes.
Not being honest.
Yeah, those are some of the things that makes or which contribute to such circumstances. Yeah.
Okay. To the next question.
Yes.
What is one thing you must want to? What is one thing you most want to achieve before you die? One thing you want to achieve before you die. Most.
One thing. I have so many.
Just one. Major.
I named.
All right.
I think one thing. What I want to is to make sure that I buy a land
Before you die.
before I die. Buy a land and I build a very, very beautiful home for my family.
Once you're done buying land, building home,
It's not a
good
must
to
and
go.
like.
Good to go.
It's not a must and like.
All right, me, myself, one thing I want to do before I die, I want to take my children to a level whereby they can be independent, they can support themselves. Like getting them good education, getting them good things. Like I make sure before I go to see the Lord, my children can sustain themselves. I don't want to die like now and then I leave my children. The one thing I want to achieve is taking them somewhere they can stand on their own. Then I'll be good to go. Yeah.
I would also wish to work very hard to make sure that I have enough money to raise my children, to make sure that they go to the best schools.
When you die, at least you've
And,
invested something in them.
and make sure I lay a very good foundation in their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure they know God.
Yes. Okay. Here is a question for you. How important is religion in your life?
Religion.
Yes.
Very important. First of all, I'm a Christian and my family is built on the foundation of Christianity. So I would like my children to continue with the same religion that I started, or that my parents or my four grandparents started, because I come from a background where everybody is a Christian. So I wouldn't like at any time any of my child, even grandchild, to break it. For instance, my son or my grandson, excuse me, getting married to Hinduism or Muslim, for instance. I want my children to grow up with on the same foundation as Christian. Myself, I wouldn't mind even if my son or my daughters become pastors, reverends, bishops, archbishops. I would not, priests, I will not even mind. I would love that and I'll really, really be proud of them. I really, really value Christianity. Christianity based on Bible, children grow knowing who God is, who Jesus was and who he is in their lives. That is the best thing I would love to have for the rest of my generations. Let them grow in Christianity, let them grow knowing that there is God in heaven, there is a Bible as a manual to guide us. There is church, we have to go to church, we have to read Bible, we have to pray as a family, praying together. That one is most important to me. I really value Christianity as a religion. Yeah.
Okay, for me, religion is most important. Not only myself, but also my family, specifically my children, my wife. Religion is one of the broadest aspects in life, because without Christianity, then we would not have the moral part of it. You know, being a Christianity makes you to have a sound mentality, which leads you to making sound decisions in regards to whatever comes in your life. So that being said, growing your children into Christianity is one of the best thing you can ever do.
Yeah.
To make sure that when your children grows up, they have that sense of morality in them. There's no erosion of our culture, as some people do, who maybe fail to understand the one religion. So to make sure that our children grows up morally with a sound moral, we should make sure that we grow them having in mind, aware of who God is, how should they relate with one another, how should they relate with community at large, and as such.
If you were to exchange your spouse,
Yes.
who would you exchange with and why?
No one.
Why?
Because I love my wife. I will
So
not.
because
I
you-
will
no,
not. I will
it's
not
not that you
exchange.
don't love your wife.
I will not.
That's why you
I will.
exchange.
I will not exchange my wife because I'm connected with.
No, just like it's do or die. You have to exchange your wife or you.
I will not.
You
I rather die.
Me, I'll exchange you. Why wouldn't you exchange me?
Because I love you, and I don't have a reason to exchange you.
Just one day. Only
No,
one.
no,
Only 8 hours.
Even if it's a single second.
Only 8 hours. I go
I will
there
not.
for one day, then I come back.
I will not.
Sure.
Yes,
You want to exchange?
I'm sure.
So I'll also not exchange you to any person. But let's move on swiftly.
A question for you. How would you define the perfect relationship?
Perfect relationship.
Yes.
Perfect marriage. Something like that.
Yes.
It's whereby there is peace,
Yes.
there is love, and the love is two-way, not just coming from one person. Maybe the wife is loving and the husband is not. Both must love themselves, and there is peace that comes from both ways. You know, love is two-way traffic. Sawa, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I kiss you, you kiss me. I spank you, spank me.
Allah.
Not that it's just coming from one side. I gift, you gift. Sawa. So that is what I refer as a perfect relationship. Peace must reign. There must be a mutual understanding between the two. Yes. There must be love. Both sides, coming from both sides. That is perfect.
Okay.
No quarrels. Of course there are quarrels in marriages. There are some things that every home has its own. She does. You know? But there is understanding at the end of it. After every fight there is understanding and we get to one solution.
Yeah, I think you have said it. The perfect relationship is where in a relationship we have peace of mind. There's mutual understanding amongst ourselves and between ourselves. Because of course there's children.
Yeah. Even if
We
there's
don't
no
give
children.
grudges to one another.
Yes.
There is forgiveness.
Yes.
When we cross
A perfect
each other.
marriage,
So
both must behave like children, like
Yes.
kids. Watoto wadogo. Unajua mtoto mdogo, you beat her or him, she cries and then she comes back to you. So I believe a marriage or a perfect marriage or a perfect relationship should be like whereby people are like children, babies.
Yeah.
You beat them, they come back. They don't hold grudges. Yes, they don't revenge. They know nothing about revenge.
yeah, sure.
Moving on swiftly. Is there anything about me that you don't currently know but you are curious about?
Repeat again.
Is there anything about me that you don't know and would love to know?
Yes.
What is it?
Your KCB bank PIN.
You don't know my
I
KCB
don't know.
account PIN,
To be honest, I don't know.
but there's nothing. You know, do you want to know? It has nothing.
I don't want you to sit in front of the cameras. So you'll
I give you the
give
PIN.
me a PIN after
But
this.
I've always been using one PIN. I've always used one PIN. So if you have my M-Pesa PIN, that is the same PIN for my bank accounts. All
You
of
never
them.
told me that.
That there is nothing in that account. Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know?
Eh?
Why do you want to know my KCB account PIN?
Because that's a family thing. Yes.
Says who? It is my salary account, by the
It is
way.
your salary account, but
You want to know
I
the
should be
PIN?
having your
Sawa.
PIN.
Next time, go to that ATM card, that ATM machine, insert the M-Pesa pin that you have. It's the same pin that I use for my all other accounts.
Can I
Sawa?
have it now?
Not now, later on. Don't worry. Me, that thing that I don't know about you and I'm curious
Yes.
about it.
Hmm.
Your next plan. I don't know what you're thinking next. I know the one that is next, but after this one, that one I don't know, but I know you know. You already scheduled all of them. So after this one that you're doing, I want to know what next.
The next thing after what we are planning, and the next
So you make sure I be updated
you
always.
will already. There's-
I have the schedule.
What scares you most?
What scares me most?
Mm.
Divorce. Yes. Divorce scares me most because I know there are so many people are looking up on me. Looking up on me, looking up to me. Which one is right?
Looking up on you.
So I don't want to discourage them. I don't want to disappoint them. I want them to see that marriage works. Whichever quarrels, whichever misunderstandings you have to solve it. And nobody's going anywhere. Nobody's going. Everyone is staying in the marriage. So this divorce scares me a lot. Number 2 is because I normally think what happens to my children when we are separate. My children will suffer. My babies are used to their dad. They love you all the time. They'll be asking daddy, daddy, and you don't have daddy, or maybe I'm presenting to them a different dad. It really scares me. How will I introduce this new dad to my children? How will I introduce this new life to my children? Like now we have to sleep, daddy is not coming. The day has ended, another day, 2 weeks, daddy is not coming. It really scares me a lot. Living without you scares me. You have to live with me, and I have to live with you forever. Whether the devil likes it or not. For the sake of my children, for the sake of those people that I mentor, for the sake of those that look unto me, I have to make sure I don't disappoint them. And then for the sake of the Bible, for the sake of my religion, I know my God says, the Bible says that God hates divorce. So I don't want to commit that sin of divorcing, yet I know very well that I'm not supposed to divorce.
Absolutely.
Another thing that scares me.
That's the same answer I have.
Same, you fear
Yes.
divorce.
Yes, I
Good.
fear.
And then another thing that I fear, let me give you 2. Number 3. 2.
To is enough.
I fear poverty. I fear going back to where I came from. Poverty. I'll work so hard. I'll make sure I work so hard to make sure I give my children the best life. Even myself, the best. I don't want to go back to where I came from. I want to see myself growing every day. Financial growth. Leave alone even other growth like spiritual growth, growth, relationship growth. Financially, I want to see myself making steps every other day. Making steps, not 1 but 2, 3 steps forward. I hate poverty. I fear poverty.
Yeah, sure.
Those are the 2 major things that I fear in life. Yeah, divorce and poverty.
You should change the life
Me stuck it.
of your children.
Yes, stuck you to be in that position again, where I once was.
So it's
you.
you.
So, next question. If you were to get back to a friend you fell out with, who would? If you were to get back to a friend you fell out with, who would he or she be and why?
There was a time I fell apart with my friend simply because I failed to contribute to our wedding.
It was a she.
It was not a mistake, or it was not my wish,
It was a she.
but I lacked money. I was very broke. I gave out my pledge, but
you didn't fulfill
when
the
the
pledge.
time for wedding came, I didn't have money. So my friend thought I needed it urgently,
Oh, you were
but I
Kenyan.
tried to explain to him, but he was like, "What? my
could
childhood friend, you failed me.
1,000 times. Hey,
But
you
I was
pledged
like,
her.
what do I know?
Where?
But anyway,
So that is the person.
I love to look for him. Then we
have a cup of
have a
coffee.
talk and have a cup of tea and talk about
Where?
it.
Then you pay the pledge.
I'll definitely do something.
You
about
pay, you
it.
can't pay. Wedding is over. See, they wedded already. Not paying. Maybe.
I'll see what to do. But I love to look for him. You know, he's my friend. A very long time friend.
Where?
I'll see what to do.
Do I have one? That
Of
we
course,
fell
yes, I
out.
think.
Yeah, we did, but we made things. Currently, no, I don't have. There was one, but we made up. So currently, do I have any? No, I don't. Sina, imagine. Sina. Nani tulikosana na yeye? Sina. We made up. We are good.
You're
We're
good.
back together.
Then you are a good person. Okay, listen to this. How important do you think sex is to a relationship?
It depends with this relationship. Can you phrase it and say it to a marriage?
In your
Or
marriage?
to marriage?
Yes.
For married people, it's how do I think it is? Huh?
Yes.
How good? What?
How important it is?
Very important.
Yes.
Sex helps. You see, when you, like even us, tukikosana, sex returns peace. Inarudisha peace. Yes. There are things, kama umekasirika, then you have sex, utapata na brush off makasiriko, then you're good. Sawa? Sex is very important because it's procreation. How will I bear children without sex? So without sex, there's no children in that marriage. So sex is important. Number 3. Number 4, sex is important because it's good for married people. For married people.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, not for unmarried. Not for unmarried. Not for singles.
Uongo. Hiyo ni uongo bwana. Hakuna. Hiyo ni uongo hiyo.
Sawa? Not for singles. Not for those who are dating, but for married couples. Do it with the husband, do it with your wife. It's perfect at that time. You'll have children, you'll have pleasure, you'll have peace. It restores. Yes, it restores peace. It solves issues like us. We solve our issues with sex.
Normal sex now. So I did on top as man, she did down as woman. Then I enter. I go flat on top her and I flat.
I think it is also good. It is also important because it builds affection. You can see it's a medicine for a mental health. Yes, it is.
Mental health.
Yes.
Oh wow.
When you have stress, you go have sex.
Sure. Oh, I never knew that. If you're stressed up, you do it.
And also it strengthens the bond
Yeah, between
in
the
a
two.
relationship.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. So from today,
Inafanya unakuwa free.
yes. From today, elewa
What?
hii maneno
Solves issues.
Solves issues.
It relieves you
bedroom matters.
from stress.
Yes.